Lab-grown meat may soon be on the menu for some restaurants. Upside Foods, a Berkeley-based food technology company, received the go-ahead from the FDA in November to cultivate its chicken breast products.
It's a huge landmark decision for the field because it's the first time the FDA has ever approved cultivated meat in the world. And as pioneers of this field, we've been working with the FDA for about 4 years and working with them to develop a very rigorous pathway for safety, and the approval or the FDA green light means that FDA agrees with the vigorous and the thorough evaluation we've done and agrees that our product is safe for consumers to have. And we're waiting for it to come to market once USDA gives us a label and a grant of inspection to sell.
The United States, with its size and wealth, is the place where cultivated meat companies are focused. At Upside Foods, executives are hoping to have its products in restaurants this year and into grocery stores by 2028.
So the challenge right now in getting it into retail or supermarkets is production capacity. So we're going to start off with small production capacity, and we're going to start with the restaurants initially. But as we scale in the next 3 to 5 years, we want to be able to be in restaurants as well as retails, whether it's a Safeway or a Wegmans or a Tops. And that's really where I think most people will be able to access it as we scale.
There are obstacles Upside must overcome to reach shelves at the supermarket. To start selling to consumers, companies need to have enough funding to increase production and offer more affordable prices. For example, one necessary step is to build bioreactors at a size where meat can be produced at scale.
So cultivated meat is meat. Like I said, it's not a meat alternative. It's meat that's grown from real animal cells. So what we do is we take really high quality animal cells from, let's say, a cow or a pig or a chicken or a lobster, and we look for cells that can continue to grow outside the animal in a very robust and a healthy way.
To understand what lab-grown meat is and how it grows, Belletti gave a tour of its production floor and explained the process.
This is the earliest cells, the smallest possible vials. So as you can see, Michelle, she's removing some of the cell banks that we have with breeds of cells from the liquid nitrogen tank. We can store them in there for years or decades and not lose those cells. And we take them out from a little vial. There's multiple vials in that little box. They'll take those cells out, they'll thaw them out, and they'll grow them out in a very clean fashion.
Belletti went on explaining how the cells are then grown in bioreactors.
So these are what we call large vessels that hold our feed for the animal cells. So this is like a 6,000 liter vessel that is holding all the animal feed or the animal cell feed. It's going to have a mix of all nutrients. If you look in here, through here you can see there's fluid in there, and there's mixed with nutrients like vitamins and minerals, oxygen, all of that is mixed in there. And that becomes the clean feed for the animal cells. Yeah, that's mixing all the nutrients evenly.
A challenge cultivated meat companies face is growing the production to produce large quantities of cultivated meat. According to the North American Meat Institute, the United States produced 106 million pounds of conventional meat and poultry in 2021. Upside's facility is able to produce 400,000 pounds of cultivated meat in a year. Another hurdle is the ick factor consumers have when hearing about the lab-produced meat. Upside will look to market their product for consumers who are looking for meat alternatives that are either greener, more environmentally friendly, or don't involve animal slaughter.
Well, it is meat, so it is chicken. It'll taste exactly as you would expect a chicken to taste. So the part that's remarkable about it is we didn't have to raise and slaughter a chicken to get real chicken meat out of it. And the part that's unremarkable is that it tastes like chicken. It's what we've been used to eating for thousands of years. And that's the unmistakable pioneering advantage of this field, because we're offering the choice to continue to eat real meat without giving it up or trying to become a vegetarian or a vegan.
A recently published study in the Journal of Environmental Psychology found 35% of meat eaters and 55% of vegetarians say it is disgusting to eat cultivated meat. But high-end chefs like Argentine Frances Malman and Spaniard Jose Andres have signed up to showcase the cultivated meats in their high-end eateries.